So in this video I wanted to talk to you about how to create a YouTube channel in 2020. Now this is very much a beginner's guide, so if you've never created a YouTube channel before, this is going to be an excellent video for you. Now this is going to be part of a wider series of videos I do explaining to you how I actually put together my business online and how I actually make money from affiliate marketing. So if that kind of thing interests you, make sure you go ahead and subscribe and hit that notification bell so then I can keep you up to date with all of the latest videos. So just before we start, guys, my name is Richard Darby, this is the School of Nomads, and if you're looking to build a business online, go ahead and check out the link in the description below over to the School of Nomads, and I'll take you through the whole process step by step. So there's a couple of things I actually want to talk about in this video. The first one is around the funnel that I use, which is really the way that my business is put together. So we're going to talk about that very briefly. I'm going to show you where this YouTube channel actually fits into that. The second thing is just how to go ahead and get our Google account created, and then once we do that, we're going to go into YouTube and I'm going to show you some basic setup that allow you to start uploading videos to your YouTube channel very quickly. So let's jump straight over to the funnel and I'll kind of explain how this all works. Okay guys, so this is the actual funnel that I use in my business online. Now in my last video I went through this in a little bit of detail when I explained to you how I had my first $1,000 month as an affiliate marketer. Now in this video I'm just going to go through the main parts of this just as a recap, and if you haven't managed to catch that video I'll leave a link in the description below and you can go ahead and watch that one. But essentially here are my leads. These are the folks that want to come along to YouTube and watch my videos. Now there could be value videos, there could be product reviews, or there could be tips and tricks. Now these folks then go into the description and they click various links because I'm offering them some kind of value, some kind of training course which will help them actually build a business online themselves. They go off to the opt-in page, they'll opt into my email responder, then they go off to the sales page, and then they'll actually go off to an order page where they can go ahead and purchase the product, or in one of the products I actually have, there's actually a free product that they can go ahead and opt into, and it provides the first 12 steps to starting a business online, which is a really good product. So what I'm actually going to do in the next couple of videos, I'm actually going to take you through today how to go ahead and build the channel for YouTube, and then I'll take you through how to go ahead and build an opt-in page and a landing page here, and then I'm going to take you through some videos that tell you how I actually set up my autoresponder, including how I develop my lists, how I actually enter various emails into my list, and then how I actually build automation on my autoresponder. So a couple of videos on there. So by the end of this playlist, the idea is that you'll have a good idea of how I actually put my business together so that you can go ahead and use some of this information yourself. So first off, we're actually concentrating on this piece here, which is YouTube. And the first thing we need to do is go ahead and get a Google account. Now, if you haven't already got a Google account, let's jump over to that now and let's do that first. So if you just search for Google account, just create, then straight away you'll be able to come up to create your Google account there. You just hit that and then you can come along and just create a new Google account. Now, it's best if you create a new Google account with your new YouTube account, just so it's separate from your personal one, and you can do various things with that Google account, like in a later date you can make it actually a business account. So let's just leave it as a separate account for now. So go ahead and create your Google account now. So I'm in the Make Money Online niche and my original account is the School of Nomads. So I'm going to call it something around that so it's not too different. So what you can do is just give a first and a last name, doesn't really matter what you put there, and then put a username in, and what it'll do, it'll actually see if this username has been taken. So if I just put something pretty random in, it's not going to be taken. Let's go ahead and see if that's available. Looks like it is. Then I'll just put a password in here and then confirm the password there and then press next. So they're asking me for a phone number because they want to be able to verify this account. So I'm going to put my phone number in there. Then you would come along here and put a recovery email address in. That'll be normally your personal email address in there. Again, I would put one in there in case you have any issues going forward with this account. You can actually have an email you can recover it with. Then put your month, day and year of birth, and then put your gender in there and then just press next. So next they'll ask me to verify my phone number, so I'll do that anyway just so I get it out of the way. And you'll see that they actually ask you to enter a verification code that comes through to your number. So just go ahead and do that. Okay, so once you did that, you should just hit verify. Then you'll see this screen. Go ahead and say yes, I'm in. Then you have to agree to the Google Terms of Service, feel free to actually read through all of this. I agree because I've done this several times before. And then you create the account, and then the account is set up to include personalized features like recommendations and personal ads. I'm okay with that. I just press confirm, and then that'll be your Google account is actually set up for YouTube. Here's your actual Google account. So you'll have various options here, the usual types of options for your Google account. But up here where apps are, this is where YouTube will be. Now, we won't really use Gmail on this account. Really, we just created it to go ahead and get a YouTube account. So go ahead and hit YouTube here. And then once you go into YouTube, if it's not already on that account, because this is on my School of Nomads account, come along here and hit this icon and just press switch account here. Add your new account. You'll need to go ahead and use the email address you just created to sign into your new account for the first time. Sometimes it does it automatically. Because I've got several accounts already, it's just triggered one of my old ones. Okay, so here we are. I'm now logged into YouTube. You see up here, there's just a blank symbol there at the moment. I'm just logged in with my actual email address that I created to YouTube. I haven't actually created a channel yet. I've just logged in. So this is the actual front page of YouTube at the moment. Now the first thing I need to do is come up to the right hand side here and just hit create channel. Now this is where you actually start creating your YouTube channel. So if I hit get started here, I can use a custom name, or I can actually use the name that I created there. So School Nomads Demo, or I could come here and use a custom name. So a couple of things about actually naming your YouTube channel. Whatever your niche is, make sure it's generic enough to have a wide enough variety of things that you can actually post on your channel. If you're very, very specific, it restricts the types of things you can post to make it look like it makes sense. So if I had a knitting channel, for instance, and I was showing people how to knit a variety of clothing, I would want to call it Worldwide of Knitting rather than Red Jumpers, if that makes sense. Okay, so very weird kind of example I gave you there, but you know what I mean. I need just to make sure that your channel is either your name itself, or you might want to name it your own name, or you just have it a little bit generic, so it gives you a lot of flexibility, because over time the types of things you post to your channel may change, and it gives you that option to do that. So I would come here and actually use a custom channel in this case, and then I'm just going to give it my channel name. So I'm going to give it whatever channel name I feel is good for this. So I'm actually going to call this Digital Product Reviews. Let's call it Nomad Digital Product Reviews. That kind of gives me a broad range of things that I could actually go ahead and review on here. So I hit create, and that gives me my channel name. So now I've actually created the first step of my channel. So the second thing I would do here is go ahead and upload a picture. So you just take a picture from your desktop of yourself or a logo, and you just upload it here. So go ahead and upload a picture of your channel here. And then you can come here and actually tell people about your channel. So just write a brief description here, because we can go inside and kind of change this as we go along. So just add a few words about what your channel's about and kind of what the niche is that you're in. And if you can, just throw a few keywords in there. Now, if you're struggling for keywords around your channel, you can use something like Ubersuggest. Now in here, you can kind of look at some keywords that you can use in your overall description. So if you're into kind of dog training or something, you can come over here and just press search on dog training. And then it's going to give you a lot of keywords around dog training that you can include in your description. So you can see here that they've got dog training, how to dog training near me, dog training collar, dog training collars, dog training classes, lots of different keywords like that you can go ahead and use. Again, you can do view all keywords ideas. It's going to give you loads of different keywords that you can go ahead and use in that description. So you can go ahead and change this at a later date, but if you want some ideas about what the kind of things that you can use to describe your channel are, come over here and use something like Ubersuggest, and it'll tell you various keywords that you can go ahead and use in that description. So I'll just put some kind of generic one in here at the moment, just so we can carry on. So you would have more than this in, but let's carry on. You can go ahead and link to your website here. So if you have a website, you can go ahead and put the link in here. You can link to Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram here as well. and then save and continue. So these are the kind of three things. Now, if you don't see this, I'm going to show you actually in YouTube where you can go ahead and do this, because this is a new screen, and depending where you are in the world, you may see a slightly different look and feel to this. So once we get in YouTube, I'll also show you around the actual Creator Studio area and show you where you can put these pieces of information in. So you go ahead and fill these in, save and continue, and then you actually come over to this site here. Now this is your site. This is where you can start uploading videos. Now just a very quick look around this site. This is where you actually have your home screen, which will give you various pieces of information, types of videos that you're already uploaded, various stats on here once you start uploading videos. This is where your actual video lists will be. So whatever videos you have will all be listed here. These will be the channels you own if you have various channels under this name. There'll be an About Me page here. There'll be some trending information there if you've got vidIQ and some stat information there. Now, I won't go into vidIQ or TubeBuddy, which are two tools you can use with YouTube in this particular video. I am going to do another video which shows you a few more settings that you can use once you start making videos. But this is very simply about how to actually create your YouTube channel. So the first thing we need to do is come in and actually go to YouTube Studio. Now the first thing we need to do is go ahead and go to the settings tab here. And this is where we can put various bits of information in for our channel. So we can put the default units in here, it could be US dollars. For our channel, we have some various things that we can put in here. So we have the basic info, we have advanced settings, we have branding, and we have feature eligibility. So essentially what we want to do is start off with the basic info and just put a few keywords about our channel here. Now, again, we can go back to Ubersuggest and look at these keywords and actually type some of those keywords in there, and that'll tell YouTube exactly what your channel's about. So I'm going to say things like product reviews, tips and tricks, various things like that will enable you to actually build keywords on this. Another good tip here is go to another channel that's in your niche and have a look at their tags. So if I go to these other channels and their tags are very similar to my keywords, I can just copy them across onto this channel. So you would build up your keywords here, just put 5 or 6 in for now. Don't get too stressed out about it because we are just building this channel for the first time, and you can come back and change this at any time. And then you can just put your country in here. So we come to your country and just pick wherever you are. If you look on the advanced settings, there is some new settings that they have for children. So they want to know whether your channel is actually made for kids. I would go ahead and set this straight away because they got some rules on what types of videos they'll accept. If it's not set for kids, just set it as not set for kids. If it is, then just set it as yes. And then there'll be various things that you're not allowed to do. So there's a lot of restrictions on like advertising for children stuff on YouTube these days. Or you can just leave it set for I want it reviewed after every video. As far as branding is concerned, I'd leave this for now, but when we come back and do this second video, I'll show you how to add a watermark. So this part here is the status and features. Now if you go to status and features, it'll tell you exactly what you're allowed to do on YouTube at the moment. Now this is a brand new account, so a lot of the things aren't enabled. Now what you want to do is you want to verify this channel because it allows you to do certain things like put longer videos on YouTube. So go ahead and verify your account. What they'll do is they'll actually send a text to your phone to make sure that you are the owner of the account. So ask them to text you, put your phone number in there, and then I'll go ahead and verify this account. Okay, so you see that I've verified my account. Now you would have just seen, you know, the 6-digit number needed to be put in there, and then you go ahead and verify your account. So once that's done, just come back and go to status and features again. That should now show you as verified. I'm be verified. Now there's certain things that you can go ahead and look at here. Now that's now been enabled. The longer videos has now been enabled. Things like uploading have been enabled. Monetization not. You need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time to be monetized. So that's going to take you some time to actually get done. So that won't be enabled at the moment. Live streaming, you can enable that after a while. If I press enable here, there is a certain time restriction on this. Yeah, so it'll do it after 24 hours. They go ahead and do a review on your channel. Everything else really you can just leave because everything else has been enabled. custom URL you can have after you've had 100 subscribers. So just keep that in mind. But again, you can come back and change all of these. So really, that's what you need to do under status and features, is just come along and verify your channel. And then that's done. Now, there is other things like upload defaults. You can leave these for now. Once we get into the second video, I can show you a little bit about the upload defaults. Basically, what this allows you to do is give it a certain set of information that every time you upload a video will be added directly into your descriptions and your titles and the visibility, etc. You don't need to do that at this stage. Permissions, this is if you have a brand account, which is like a business account. You don't need to do this if it's a personal account at the moment. And then community, you can add certain moderators and approve users to this. If you grow your account and you have other people that are also got access to it, this is where you would go ahead and do that. But essentially, all we need to do is make sure that our channel keywords are done, our country's done. We've done some initial things around the verification, and then this part is done. So if you go along and actually hit customize channel here, now that brings you back to this screen, which allows you to see the picture that you uploaded, and it also allows you to put a channel art in here. So if I come along here and hit add channel art, there's a number of things that I can do to put some channel art in there. Now I can upload photos to this. You can actually utilize some of your own photos you've already uploaded, or you can go to their gallery. These are the kind of easier ways that you can do this quickly, and it will show you what it looks like on desktop, TV and mobile. And you can adjust it and crop it and just select that, and then it'll bring your channel art in, and that's done. But if you want to go ahead and change that, then if you edit the channel art tab here, you can go ahead and get this made for yourself. So there is a nice little thing here, how to create channel art down here, and it's a nice little description about how you actually go ahead and do this. But if you want this done really nicely and professionally, the best way is actually to go to somewhere like Fiverr and pay for somebody to go ahead and do it. And again, it only costs about $5 to $10 depending what you have. So here you are over on Fiverr, and you just put in channel art, and you come up with all of these various types of creators here that will go ahead and create your channel art for you for $5. You can just go ahead and check their designs, and then you just order it off them and give you your specs, what kind of colors you want, what kind of writing you want, and then they'll go ahead and develop one. And once they actually create one for you, you just come back to YouTube and you can either drag and drop it here, and then it will automatically put it into your header here. So that makes a really nice piece of channel art and your actual logo. So once I come back to the home screen, top left here, you'll see your actual images up here on the right hand side. Every time you want to go back to your channel, you just go to your channel here, and then immediately you'll come back to your channel here. Now, if you want to go ahead and edit this, you go to customize channel. If you want to go and edit anything around the actual videos themselves and the way you want them to be uploaded, you go to YouTube Studio. So if you wanted to add links in this header here, you just come to, and then you'll see here underneath the About tab, you have some areas you can actually go ahead and add some links here. So, and you just add your links under each one of these. So when you come back to your actual channel, then you'll see that they've been added here. So there's the Facebook one there. This would then allow you to start uploading videos. Now, when you do upload videos, you can start by just hitting this here and upload a video here, or whatever kind of software you use to create the video, you can upload directly into YouTube just by using the YouTube login details with that software, and it will upload directly. Or you can go ahead and just use that and pop videos into here to start uploading your videos. So that's it. That's how to create a YouTube channel. Now, it's not too difficult. There is a few little things that you need to kind of put in place here, just so that YouTube knows about your channel, knows about the descriptions, has a few keywords. But essentially, don't worry too much about the channel art. Don't worry too much about the logo for now. Just concentrate on actually putting content into YouTube. Once you start doing that, then your channel will start really coming to life, and you can figure out at a later date what exactly you want your overall image to be and what your overall branding to be. Hey guys, so I hope you found that video useful. In the next video, I'm actually going to explain to you how I set up my landing page for the types of products I promote. So I'm going to spend some time talking to you about where I go ahead and find those products and the kind of good products that I use to promote online as an affiliate. And then I'll show you how to actually set up a landing page inside your website and then connect that with your YouTube channel. So stick around if you're interested in things like that. Go ahead and hit the subscribe and notification bell, and I'll let you know as soon as I release that video. And guys, my name has been Richard Darby. This is the School of Nomads. If you're looking to build a business online, go ahead and check out the link in the description below. It tells you all of this in great detail and will take you through the whole process step by step. Until next time, guys, take care.